There is news about the Trevi Fountain. Just 2 months ago, I had brought you up to date about the maintenance works that were starting here and the walkway they had built across the basin that allowed people to get up close and see the sculptures during the maintenance because the fountain was completely dry. As you can see, the maintenance work has been completed and the water is back. When I showed you the scaffolding last month, many people were mixing that up with a proposed plan to start charging to see the fountain. But that structure that I showed you last month was temporary. They built it in part to complete the maintenance works on the fountain, but also to allow people to walk across the basin and get a good look at the sculptures. And as you can see, the scaffolding is gone. But there is a new way to visit the Trevi Fountain. Due to the huge increase in tourism that Rome has seen in recent years, and the anticipated influx of visitors this year thanks to the Jubilee, they are looking at ways to make visiting the Trevi Fountain easier and a better experience for everyone. It is still free to visit the Trevi Fountain, but there are some restrictions as to how you can visit it. Right now, most days between 9 a.m. and 9 p.m., you're going to have to wait in line to go down below where the basin is. On Mondays and Fridays, that time frame is from noon to 9 p.m. because between the hours of 9 a.m. and noon, they are cleaning the basin, so nobody can go down then. I'm here now at 7 a.m. It's January. Look how many people are here at 7 a.m. in low season. But it's still completely unrestricted at this hour. You can walk around the main levels, you can go down to the basin, nobody's stopping you. You can pretty much visit the Trevi Fountain as you could before. Unfortunately, as you can see, there is this barrier up, so if you're getting a picture or video of the Trevi Fountain from further back, you're going to get that barrier in your shot. Either way, 24/7, you can visit the Trevi Fountain on this level, this upper level, completely free of charge and completely free of restrictions. The only restriction is down at the basin. So currently, between 9 p.m. and 9 a.m., you can come down here to the basin as you could before. Simply walk straight down, get your pictures, get your videos, and you're done. But if you come between 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. every day except Monday to Friday, you will have to wait in line to go down to the basin. What they're doing is setting a limit of 400 people down there at once. Believe it or not, with only 400 people down by the basin, it actually makes it a much more pleasurable experience when you are the one down there. Okay, so I think it was worth it. I waited maybe 10 minutes to get to this point, and it's really nice because they've restricted the number of people who can be here at a time, 400 maximum. So there's lots of space, and I don't feel claustrophobic, but I did feel claustrophobic standing in line. So watch your belongings. Guys, pro tip for visiting, you should wear really comfortable shoes because the floor, the ground, is made up of these San Pietrini, and they're wet because they're near the fountain and it's pretty slippery. So if you're not wearing super comfortable shoes, trainers, sneakers, whatever, make sure to watch your step, walk slowly and carefully and hold on to something. So it seems like you can kind of stay down here as long as you want, although I think there's actually a time limit, but it doesn't seem like they're enforcing it in this moment. We are sort of in a high season around the holidays. It's going to get busier as 2025 rolls around, so I don't know, there may be more restrictions as we move forward. One reason they're doing this is to see if it's feasible to charge a fee. That is still on the table, but nothing has been decided. It's even possible they will not charge any fee at all. Another reason they're doing this is, as I said, to make the visit more pleasurable for everyone. But there's a third reason. You guys, this is a delicate monument, and many times when there are just so many people down there, it's really hard to control what everyone's doing. And unfortunately, over the years, people have done things like sit on the basin, put their feet in, eat down there, drink down there, drop food. And this way, When they have fewer people down there, they can much more easily control the situation. So when you are the one down there, you're going to hear a lot of police whistles because they're basically telling people, get up, stop sitting on the basin, stop, putting your feet in, etc. As I said, I'm here in January of 2025. All of this could change. We don't know if they're going to charge a fee or not. It is still on the table, but as I said, nothing is confirmed. Obviously, I will bring you updates as I get them. Do you really want to see the Trevi Fountain with literally nobody here? I think the only way is to be here in winter, right now, but in the middle of the night, like 4 o'clock in the morning. In the description below, I'm linking to the live Trevi cam, and you can take a look and see when people are here. It's pretty amazing. I wake up at 5 every day, I turn it on, and I see people here in January. And I know that you want to see the Trevi Fountain like this, that you want to be able to get wonderful pictures and video with very few people in them, but I have a tip for you. By all means, come and do this. I get it. The Trevi Fountain is iconic, but I started this morning at the Pantheon and I was alone, completely alone. Obviously, this is a matter of taste and preference, but for me, being with the Pantheon alone at that hour is more precious than I can say. The Pantheon does charge a fee to go in, and lately, because of that fee, they've set up barriers so people can't just sort of sneak in on the sides. But at this hour, there are no barriers, and the Pantheon is completely unencumbered and stunning. Not only that, but they recently cleaned the fountain in front of the Pantheon, and it is positively gleaming. And frankly, I think seeing the Pantheon and the piazza where the Pantheon is and the fountain is more amazing at night than during the day. And in January, as you can see, even here at the Trevi Fountain, we've got some crowds. It's 7 a.m., but at the Pantheon right now, there's nobody there. Anyway, I hope you'll come down here and enjoy the Trevi Fountain. And if you want to know more about the history, what the sculptures stand for, you can check out my video right here.